So, why franchise your business? Well, obviously because you want your business to grow and you're looking for a dynamic, cost-effective way of achieving this. And you're not the only one. The NatWest BFA survey tells the story of how franchising has developed in the UK in recent years. The number of franchisors, that's companies with franchisees, grew from 244 in 1988 to 845 in 2010. That's a 346% increase. Meanwhile, the number of franchisees grew by 440% from 7,900 in 1984 to 34,800 in 2010. They've got a combined turnover of approximately £12 billion and employ 465,000 people. So you can see that franchising has experienced incredible growth over the last 25 years. And there's every indication that it's going to continue to do so. Okay, you can see how franchising has caught on as a business strategy, but what can it do for you? Firstly, it can provide capital for expansion. This happens in two ways. Franchisees invest money in their own business unit, as well as paying you franchise fees. These two things generate the capital required to grow your network of franchisees and develop your business as a franchisor. As with any business, some investment is required to get the ball rolling. But it does mean that you can build a national or even international network for a fraction of the cost a wholly owned chain would cost you to develop. Another reason why people choose to franchise is speed of growth. If your capital resources for expansion are limited, your growth will be slow or non-existent. With franchising, speed of growth is determined by how quickly you can recruit suitable franchisees, rather than the amount of capital that you have available. In fact, some well-funded businesses still choose to include franchising in their growth strategy to accelerate their growth. Now, let's look at motivation. It's not difficult to work out who will perform better: an unincentivized employee or a business owner who is financially and emotionally committed to the business. This is why time and time again people like me and our franchise advisors come across stories of franchise businesses outperforming company-owned units, or how performance increases when an owned unit was converted to a franchise. This is something to consider if you have employees running some of your existing units now. Right, I think one thing that we've all experienced these days is the feeling that you are being dealt with by a faceless corporation, one that has no knowledge or understanding of the local market. This is also an area where you can gain competitive edge through franchising. Local contacts, a referral network, knowledge of the local market, how and where to do their marketing, even how to speak to their customers. These are all areas where a franchisee can outmaneuver a large corporate competitor. Finally, I just want to touch on what makes a business really stand out above its competitors. Call it entrepreneurial flair, new ideas, drive, inspiration. It all adds up to the same thing: a business that is moving forward whilst its competitors stand still. And trust me, as a franchisor, you will have an endless supply of new ideas and new ways at looking at problems for free, courtesy of your franchisees. Remember, the Big Mac was invented by a McDonald's franchisee. There are plenty of other reasons to franchise, but that's enough for now. If you're ready to make your purchase of our franchise templates package, then please click on the button at the top right hand side of this page. If you'd like to see more about why our package is the best in the market, then click here right on me on the screen.